Today we're taking a look at the 2016 Air Jordan 3 True Blues. Welcome back to Kicks on Kicks, my channel where I review sneakers, and today we are taking a look at a pair of 2016 Air Jordan 3 in the True Blue configuration. These courtesy of my homies at Pick Pop. So we're going to take a look at the shoe. I'm going to show you the packaging. I'm going to give you, of course, some legit checking indicators so that you can tell the difference between these and the retail product that came out 8 years ago. And yeah, and then we'll get on up out of here. So we'll go ahead and start with this one from the bottom up. I'm looking at the outsole, and I already wore these for the on-foot portions that you'll see. But standard Air Jordan 3 outsole. And you can see you got hits of fire red with the Nike emblem down here. Since this is an OG colorway, it gets the OG treatment, complete with Nike Air. And we got that tech gray on the rest of the rubber outsole. Now, moving up to the midsole, of course, the True Blues have the blue all around. So we get the blue basically from front of the midsole all the way to the midpoint on the medial side. So very cool. Love that blue. And let's move on to the upper. Now, on the upper, we've got a super tumbled leather here on this. And what you'll notice on this, especially as you compare it to some of the more recent Air Jordan 3 models, is really just the difference in that elephant print. This is the old school boxy toe box with the huge elephant print. That's just what we've been getting from about 2011 up until just last year, when they really started to refocus on the threes and slim the toe boxes down and try to go more to an OG form. But anyway, super thick elephant print. This is pretty much spot on with what the retails looked like, 7 years ago. So there's that. Looking at your back tab, of course, this was an OG colorway, so it's got the Nike Air on the back tabs. Looking very nice, if I say so myself. Now moving on to the tongue, of course, you've got the elephant print here on the middle of the shoe, which is awesome. It's another, one of those distinctive things that's on the True Blues. It's not on a lot of the other Air Jordan colorways. We got them on this. We just recently saw this same sort of thing on the Palominos. I want to say the Mochas had elephant print up there as well. I think I'm mistaken though. So anyway. And then moving up to your tongue, we've got this nice hit of fire red here on the Jumpman embroidery. And you can see it poking through from the back of the sock liner as well. So very cool. That's something that's kind of distinct about this 2016 True Blue, just how much red you can see from the front. But then also got your red lace holes as well. Very cool. So that's pretty much the shoe. Blue sock liner on the shoe, and then red up under the tongue. On the tongue, or excuse me, on the insole, we got a blue insole with fire red Nike Air branding. And that's the shoe. Now, let's take a quick look at this packaging, and we'll start talking about the differences between this and the actual retail product. So this came in a standard Air Jordan 3 box, but you'll notice that this has a newer style sticker. And this shoe came out in 2016, back when they were still doing the old style stickers with the blocky size tags. So like this pair that I'm going to review a little bit later, that's a pair of military fours that came with that same old style tag. And that's the tag that should have been on these. But anyway, we've got Air Jordan 3 Retro white, blue, tech gray, and fire red. Got mine in a size 9 because that's what I wear. And this came with a retail price of $190, which I actually think that is correct. Inside the box, anything special? Just some paper. We do have a YDM sticker on the inside of that box, so that's cool. And yeah, nothing special there. Now, let's talk about differences between this and the retail product. I already pointed out the box tag. Another difference that you'll notice is that this shoe did not come with any sort of hang tag. The retail shoes actually did come with a hang tag, the Air Jordan 3 hang tag. Not that thin plastic one we've been getting lately, but the thick sort of jewel plastic that we'd gotten on previous releases. That's what should have came with this shoe. It did not. The other big difference on this shoe, how you can tell this from a retail product, is mostly going to be in the coloring. So this blue, this True Blue, is honestly, I think this color is pretty much accurate. It should be a little bit darker, but here is like way too bright. So this is like almost royal. The True Blue should be like just about navy is how it's supposed to look, especially as you compare it to um, the retail sneaker online. So when I'm looking at this, yeah, this should be just a little bit darker and also just a tad bit glossier. Um, this looks more like the Wizards blue, which ironically is close to the same blue. But yeah, and so I think the color on this plastic here is a bit more or closer to accurate, but the sock liner is like faded in comparison, and the midsole. So that's how you'll tell the difference between this and the retail shoe. Besides that, the actual retail shoe, this tongue is closer to the OG form than the actual retro from 2016 is. This red sticks out a lot more on the retail shoe than it does on this replica. So ironically, it looks better on the replica than it does on the actual retail product. But hey, if you want the real thing, you want the real thing. And that's not what you're getting here. So a few things to look out for so that you can tell the difference between this. Somebody's trying to sell you a 2016 retro for somewhere around $500, $600, $700, depending on your size. Now you know the difference and you can't get got out there in these streets. So that's it. I'm going to show you a quick on foot segment and then I'm going to get up out of here. Thanks for watching. Peace.